Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
How we doing? So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Chelsea Irway.
I'm Lindley Anderson.
We want to jump on here real quick and tell you a little bit about some products. So as you might know, we have several products. We have products for every hair type, every hair issue. So we kind of want to go over like if you're just getting started with the products, or maybe you've been using the products for a while, or helping your customers get on these products. You guys, it's very important to get them the right products for their hair type. You know, they're not going to get the desired results that they want and that they're needing if they don't have the products specifically for their hair type. So,
and sometimes you'll start out on a, you'll start somebody out, or you yourself will start out on a certain system, and then you start feeling like you're not liking it, and you need to kind of make a switch. You may jump a whole system, or you may mix and match a little bit. And we're gonna share that with what we've learned and talk a little bit about each system.
Yes.
So,
because we've definitely learned a lot since we've started, and knowledge is key, you guys. With anything out there, if you're not using it correctly, it's not going to work. So knowledge is key. Take some notes if you'd like. If you have any questions, please let us know. But we're going to start with our basic systems. The product line has definitely expanded over the years, but we're going to start with the basic systems. So let's start with the volume line.
The volume line, okay.
Do you want to do that one?
Yep, I happen to, okay. Yep,
Right there. Yep.
All right, so the volume line, guys. All right, so this is our Revive shampoo, our revitalized conditioner, and it comes with a root lifter. So all these systems I believe we're gonna show you are gonna be for VIPs, gonna be $84, retail gonna be $100. And so these three are gonna come together. Guys, this is gonna be for your really fine, thin hair, but I'm telling you, I have fine, thin hair, or I started out with really fine, thin hair, but because I bleach my hair is dry. It needs more moisture. So I myself, just because I have fine, thin hair, I needed more moisture, but this is gonna be really good for, say, people that aren't color treated, that have that fine, thin hair. Short-haired people, what do you say? Like, you know, shorter than shoulder, for sure. Anybody though that has, if they say dry or breakage hair, you're gonna wanna maybe avoid this Revive shampoo unless their hair's super, super short. But yeah, this is gonna be for, I would say, your short-haired people and anybody that really likes that real textured, you know, poofy look.
Yes.
I know you know a little bit about like how it actually plumps up the hair.
Yep.
Talk a little
so
bit about that.
even after one wash, you guys, the volume line, it's our volume line, and so it's gonna plump the hair density 3 times even after one wash. So you're gonna give this to people, and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what did you give me? It's amazing. It's gonna give the hair a fuller, thicker appearance after one wash. All of our shampoos, all of our products are going to promote healthy hair growth. They're going to work to unclog any follicles that are plugged up and really stimulate that growth, and so the hair fills in. But this is something especially for, like Lindley said, your shorter haired ladies that are thinning. They're going to love this because they're going to get a fuller appearance right away just because it plumps the hair. I'm saying with Lindley, honestly, the Revive for me is too clarifying, and I have long hair, so it makes my hair kind of tangly, and I do have color treated hair and I have dry damaged hair. So for me, the Revive, I can't do. I have the fine hair, which is what this is categorized as, but I have to have something with more hydration. So it's very important that you get to know your hair. It's important you get to know your customer's hair, whether you're promoting the product or you're using it yourself. Know your hair needs before just jumping into the products.
Yep. And so the root lifter, you guys, basically it comes out as a spray. You're gonna put it on your roots, and then you blow dry it, and it's gonna give you some volume. You wanna make sure and spray it away from your hair. And then this conditioner, Revitalize, this also comes in a couple other of our systems, but this is our mainstream conditioner. It's our, it's just our, probably the least hydrating conditioner, would you say? It's just our main of the, what do you call that? Basic.
Lightest weight.
Lightest weight. That's
lightweight conditioner. Yeah.
So a lot of people really like this. A little bit goes a long ways. You're gonna want to not focus so much on your scalp with it, and you're gonna want to, all our products, you're gonna want to make sure you rinse really well, and then rinse with a little bit of cooler water. That's gonna seal the conditioner and everything down, and seal your cuticles down, and all the nutrients that are in our products. The conditioner, once you wash it with colder water, that seals the cuticles down with all our nutrients. Anyways, so this also is going to block the DHT hormone. It's going to prevent or going to slow down some shedding, especially those postpartum women. So this is a really good one for that. Anything else you want to say?
Or just anybody else that struggles with fallout. You know, if you already feel like you're losing a lot of hair, which keep in mind, you guys, you should lose roughly 150 to 200 hairs a day. So just because you are losing hair doesn't mean that your hair is unhealthy. You should naturally shed. Your hair has 3 phases. It should naturally shed. But the thing is, if it's not shedding, if you're going all day and not losing any hair, that's when you have an issue. Because think about leaves on a tree. If your hair is not losing, if a tree doesn't lose its leaves, new ones can't grow. Same thing with your hair. If your hair doesn't shed, new healthy hair cannot grow. And so you're stuck like with the same hair, and it's dry and damaged and dead, and well, it's all dead, but you know what I mean? So that revitalized conditioner really goes in there and helps with fallout. Like Lindley said, blocks the DHT hormone, which the DHT hormone causes inflammation of the scalp. And so then basically your hair falls out because the scalp gets inflamed and that follicle gets loose and it sheds. So that's the volume line. Not to get too deep into it, but that's a really good line for adding volume if that's the main goal of yourself or the person that you're promoting the products to.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in then to their hydration, probably our next big, or let's go to Magnify.
Magnify?
Let's go to Magnify. So this same conditioner is going to come over with this system.
Okay.
And your mousse is right here.
Yep. So the Magnify system, you guys, is the revitalized conditioner, like Lindley says, the one we just talked about, the Renew shampoo, and then your Moxie mousse. So the Renew shampoo, you guys, is going to be one of our more hydrating shampoos compared to the volume line, which is, for volume. This has the highest oil content in it. So this is honestly what I use primarily. You have to be careful it doesn't get too heavy for some people if they do have really fine hair. Do you use the Renew at all?
I do.
Are you able to? Okay. Actually, yes. Anybody who does have bleached hair, they need the Renew just because they need that restoring properties that's in this. Something you can do is, like I said, if you have somebody who does have finer hair, don't always think the mousse for curly hair. People who do have fine hair, like Lindley and I, we can use the mousse to help give us that body and volume that we need. Because if you are using a shampoo that's a little heavier, you don't want your hair to be weighed down, but you need that hydration. And that Renew shampoo is going to give it to you.
Especially your ends and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So again, you can use the Moxie mousse. It doesn't take much at all. Make sure you shake it. And then I always tell them like half a pump to a pump. I have a couple ladies who use a pump and a half. I think too much is, if they feel sticky, it shouldn't leave their hair sticky. If they do feel sticky, they've used too much of it. Make sure to pump it in your hands, emulsify it. Same thing with the shampoos, you guys. Activate those ingredients. And that's what that does. When you emulsify it, activate the ingredients.
It should turn white in your hands,
Yep. So you can add this to your curls. Curly girls can crunch it in their hair, or straight girls like us, you can put it through your roots and use it that way to help give you body and volume. So that's the Magnify system. Those three.
Yep. That's a system I think a lot of people fit into. I think that's probably the most common hair people can really, if you struggle with putting somebody on something. Obviously, if you ever have questions and are having a hard time product matching somebody, reach out to your upline, reach out to one of us. But that's a really good one. So we'll jump to, what'd you say, the hydration?
Sure. Yep.
So that would be...
Yep. And do we get a leave-in conditioner? This is like a leave-in conditioner.
Yep. Okay, looks the same, but a leave-in conditioner will be with it. All right, guys. So that's going to be our Renew shampoo that we just went over. It's our most hydrating shampoo. And then our leave-in conditioner, it's going to come out. It's going to be a pump. I would never use more than 2 to 3 pumps. You guys, a little bit goes a long ways. Yes. Really good stuff. You can also use it on dry hair too. If you wake up in the morning and your hair's kind of frazzled, you can use that.
I love it on dry hair.
Yeah, I like to use it on dry hair too. And I'm trying to think. I feel like
it's called the Restore leave-in because it has very good restoring properties. So like I'll make sure and put it on these front pieces because I don't know about you, but my front pieces get very, very damaged. And so again, keep it away from your roots because it is very concentrated, but it is a good one if you have some damage to help go in there and restore that damage.
All right. And then this mask is going to go with it. You guys, Replenish mask. This is it's awesome mask. Was the first mask we ever came out with. And what it does is it goes and puts the protein back in your hair that has been stripped away from your hair from being color treated, chemical damage, or heat. I believe heat removes protein too. So you guys, our hair is already made of protein. This is, like I said, what's going to go and put that protein back in it. But you can overuse this. So I would direct somebody to use this, I would say no more than 2-3 times a month, or every 3-4 washes, depending on how often you wash your hair. Reason being, if you get too much protein in your hair, it's going to build up on your hair and it's actually going to make your hair fragile. So, if you use this correctly, you're going to love this. It's going to make your hair feel like butter. It's going to, seal the protein back into your hair. And then you always, with this mask, always follow it with our revitalized conditioner. You have to follow it with a conditioner because that's what will seal those cuticles down, keep that protein in your hair. And seriously, I don't know of anybody that doesn't love this mask, but yep.
Makes your hair feel like butter, like your hair
Yep.
be super soft. But just like anything, too much of something can be a bad thing, you guys. So people, if you're overusing the Replenish mask and your hair is feeling brittle and breaking and you know, that kind of stuff, it's because you're getting too much protein and you're using it too much. So just got to be careful and use that right. Plus, like Lindley said, follow with a conditioner afterwards because it's going to seal in all those amino acids and proteins into your hair and just lay that cuticle down nice. So
if you've ever heard anything bad about Monat, about your hair making your hair brittle or whatever, that may be coming from this mask. A lot of us at the beginning, and I don't even want to say us, but we were not educated on it, and we did not tell people to not overuse it. Everybody felt it, they loved it, it made their hair feel like butter, they couldn't get enough of it, and then all of a sudden their hair was doing something weird. And it came back to this. You cannot put too much, you can put too much protein on your hair. So just wanted to put that little side note in.
Yep.
What do
So
you
that's good with that.
say?
So I'll go with the black next.
Okay.
So this is our Classic Confidence system, you guys. It's our black 2-in-1 shampoo. It's the men's line.
I use it.
Yes, it's great for women's hair as well. So let's get started though. For the men, it's a black 2-in-1. So it's easy for them. You know, it's going to help with thinning. My husband uses it. It's amazing. My dad, everyone uses it. It's peppermint based, you guys. So it is going to give them kind of that tingly feeling in their scalp,
Love
which
it.
I love. Me too. And it's going to give them really, really clean scalp. This is a really good clarifying shampoo. So that's where it comes in for us. I like using it if it's been a few days between washes kind of thing. Great for blondes because it's going to help eliminate brassy tones, which even for myself, I do get lighter pieces put in my hair and I can use it to help keep those lighter pieces from getting too brassy. It's basically like a purple shampoo for blondes, minus the harsh chemicals and the dyes. So it's not going to do near as much damage to your hair as like a purple shampoo. Did you use a purple shampoo before starting Monat?
A very little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
I had something, but I just kind of used like the Redken blonde,
Okay.
you know, but yeah.
I didn't realize there were some purple shampoos out there that did literally cause damage to the hair just because of the harsh chemicals in it that's trying to get out, you know, those brassy tones. But ours does not leave any residue behind. It doesn't do any damage to the hair. It's literally going to clean it. Now for women, if you guys are using this like Lindley, she would use this her first wash and then she's going to use another shampoo like the Renew. You're never going to use just it by itself, even though it's a shampoo conditioner in one. Men can get away with using it once. You know, they get it easy. For us women, especially with long hair like myself and Lindley, you need to add another shampoo to it, also a conditioner, even though this does have conditioner in it. It's not enough for our hair. So like I said, this is one of my favorite combinations because this is so clarifying and this is so hydrating that it's like I get my scalp super clean, put the hydration back in my hair, and then I do my conditioner. My hair feels amazing. I love it.
And I'm sure you guys already know this, but make sure that you always shampoo twice with all of our products. I think that's probably something you guys have probably already learned, I would hope. But if you're new to this and don't know that, always, even if it's just, you know, with this, you gotta like, if this is your system, you shampoo twice with it. But I do the little cocktail all the time. I will mix and match like my first wash with the black and my second, but yes.
Well, and while we're there, let's go ahead and go into it. It's so important, you guys, to wash twice, even no matter what shampoo you're using, because the first wash is literally breaking down the dirt and oil in your hair and breaking it down. And then once you rinse it out, the second wash is when the shampoo is actually cleaning your hair and scalp, once it removes the crap out of your hair. So you know, it's good to wash twice every time. You have to wash twice every time and get a good sud. The first wash, sometimes you won't get a whole lot of soapy lather because our products are sulfate free, silicone free. They don't have any of that junk in there giving you that fake soapiness. But the second time you shampoo, it is going to get a little soapier. That's how you know that the products are actually cleaning your hair. With that said, the products are super concentrated, less than 30% water in these bad boys. So you're paying for good whole ingredients. Put the water in your hair first. I have pretty fine hair. I still part my hair, get it really, really wet before I put my conditioner or my shampoo in there. Because like I said, you're not paying for water in these, you're paying for good ingredients. Like you already pay for water, so why pay for it twice? Not to get off on a little side note there, but back to the Classic Confidence system, you guys, black 2-in-1, our IRT spray, all of our products. So the ingredients that's promoting healthy hair growth is called Capixyl. This little guy is super concentrated with Capixyl. This is the Miracle Grow for the scalp. You want to really make sure and shake it. I use this after, when I first started, I had really, really thinning temples from having a child, and I would spray it right on my temples to help fill in those areas. My husband uses it all over his head. He even puts it in his beard. Shake it really well. The key is to do it morning and night, especially for men, to help with that thinning. That's where they're going to really see results if they're doing it twice a day. Basically 1 or 2 pumps, massage it into the scalp, and they're good to go. Yep. Anything else on that one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is one of our newest systems, I would say. It is our, what's this called?
Effortless Style.
Effortless Style. Okay, so it is our smoothing shampoo, deep smoothing conditioner, and our blowout cream. And I'm gonna say, if this hasn't been said already, our products, you guys, because they're so clarifying and they don't have any of the build up, you know, like a lot of other products have silicones and whatever that put like a coating of hair, basically a plastic coating. Ours doesn't do that. All our products turn you back to your virgin hair. So that being said, you need a protectant. You have to have a heat protectant, even if you just blow dry it. Like this blowout cream, everybody should have this in their arsenal. Like this is so important. It protects up to 350 degrees. If you're using something more than 350 degrees, we do have a thermal heat protectant that protects up to 450. But that'll be coming in another video. But all right, so this is our blowout cream. It is, like I said, it's our heat protectant. It's going to give you that really smooth blowout when you're done. A little bit goes a long ways, you guys. I use about the tip of an eraser or a pea size. Rub it between my hands really good. Rub it throughout my hair, avoiding too much of my scalp. And I put this on even if I don't blow dry my hair. Then, so I'm kind of going backwards, but the smoothing shampoo, you guys, this is really good for your frizzy, thick-haired people. You have a little bit of another take. I know you used to really like this. This one I feel like doesn't sud quite as much, but still you're gonna want a double shampoo just like the rest of them. But people with humidity, that live in humid places, they're gonna really like this. What else? Do you want to say anything else about smoothing?
Basically, so we have our Revive shampoo, the most clarifying, the Renew, that's the most hydrating, the smoothing goes right in between. So that's why I love it. Yep. Like I can't use the Revive because it's a little too clarifying for my hair. The Renew, every once in a while, I like a little bit more body, so the smoothing does that for me. I feel like it's like right in between those two. It's a good happy medium of volume plus hydration.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the deep smoothing. This is going to be our most conditioning conditioner besides our masks. And you guys, I love this one. I can get away with using this on my hair just because it's so bleached and you know, I use heat products and I go outside and whatever. So I need a lot of moisture and conditioning, and this has the most in it. And does this still block the DHT as well?
You know, I think just the Revive.
Okay. I was kind of wondering that.
Sorry, yeah.
But yeah, if you feel like the Revitalize isn't giving you enough of that conditioning slip feeling, you can go to this. They're definitely, I feel like I always kind of start people on Revitalize, but if they feel like if somebody says they have really coarse, dry hair, you could put them straight to this. But I think it's a little more of a safe bet to try them on the Revitalize first. But this is a really good conditioner. I have fine, thin hair, and I do get away with it.
I do like that one too.
Yep, that's our effortless system. And then I guess we'll kind of go over this one together.
Yep, and before we get to that, I do just want to make one more comment. So with all of our shampoos, you guys, keep in mind, if you haven't used the products before, shampoo is designed to clean our hair. So if you're using a shampoo and you put it through your hair in the shower and your hair is silky smooth, it's probably because your shampoo has a bunch of junk in it and it's leaving buildup on your hair. So especially with Revive, something you're gonna notice, your hair might feel a little rough. It might feel a little straw-like. I don't notice it as much with the Renew just because it has a little bit more hydration in it, but especially the Revive, you guys.
In the black.
In the black, you might be like, oh my gosh, this is like making my hair super dry. It feels really rough in the shower. It's because it's cleaning your hair. Your hair should not feel silky smooth after shampooing it. You should clean it. It should feel silky smooth after you condition it, but you got to get your hair clean. You got to get that junk off your hair before it's able to actually absorb any nutrients from your conditioner. So just a side note on that, if you have any other questions about that, I think that's something, if someone wasn't aware that that's how it should feel, it would take me off guard too. Like I would be like, what's going on with my hair? And so that's why it's so important that you do get with a market partner, or if you are a market partner, that you know what's going on with these products. You can help people know what to expect with the products.
Yep. So, and I'm going to just say a little bit on that to you guys. Our hair needs products that clarify and clean our hair, because not only do a lot of the products out there outside of Monat have buildup on them, but our hard water, you guys, are so many. I don't know, where everybody necessarily lives, but I know in Kansas where we live, hard water builds up all the time, and you have to constantly be taking that off your hair, and that hard water makes your hair dull, brittle. So these go on and constantly. I know you're washing with it, but it takes that hard water off as well. So super important. But okay, so we probably should have started with this, but this is our Revitalize lotion. This is our oil. This is our liquid gold, you guys. This is in almost every single one of our products. This is what makes us who we are. This is this is our foundation of yes. So you guys, what it is it's there's 13 different essential oils. Our base oil in it is Abyssinian oil. Abyssinian oil is the molecularly smallest oil out there. There's argan, there's Moroccan, there's all these other ones. Those coconut, those are molecularly big, and they just go on the hair, the skin, and they just set on there. They make you feel like it's, you know, doing something, maybe makes it feel soft and smooth, but a lot of times, you guys too, when people may notice it still feels oily, or you don't ever notice your hair actually healing from it. It's because it's just setting on top, you guys. And then when you go and you apply heat, that's just basically laminating your hair, burning it. That's a lot of times why you see that steam coming off your hair when you're blow drying it or you're straightening your hair, is because that oil's just setting on there. Well, you guys, this can go penetrate through all 3 layers of your hair. It also penetrates your scalp, is going to go into the follicles and work from the inside out, also from the inside out of your hair. That's how we can restore and revive hair. So that Abyssinian oil is really the base of it, which then takes those 13 essential oils that are in it, and that's what, you know, that's how we are able to heal the hair from the inside out.
Yep.
So,
and it's formulated, you guys, to mimic our body's own natural oil, which makes, that's why we can say we're anti-aging, is because literally they it goes in there and it mimics your body's own natural oil, and so then it goes in there and it's going to balance out your scalp's pH. So a lot of times people have dry scalp because they have buildup on their scalp, and so when you have buildup and you have dry scalp, your body is overproducing oil to combat that dryness. So once our products remove that junk from your scalp, this oil is going to go in there and it's going to really help balance out your pH levels, and so you don't overproduce oil, and you can go several days between washes. It can be used on your face. I love it on my face. It can be used, my husband uses it on his beard. You can put it on dry hair. One of the probably the best uses you can get out of it is doing overnight oil treatments, putting it on your scalp at night, sleeping with it on your hair. That's one thing our products are huge on, is scalp health, because let's face it, if our scalp is healthy, our hair is going to be healthy. And so leaving it on overnight and then washing the next morning is really, really good.
yeah. Yep.
So
I use it on my skin. It's great for sunburn. It's great for cold sores. It's great for psoriasis, eczema. Oh my God, bug bites. I can't say enough good things. There's over 101 uses that, and I'm sure there's even more than that. People put it, this also promotes hair growth, so you can put it in your mascara to help your eyelashes grow.
Yep.
Oh man.
It's liquid gold.
Cuticle
Literally.
oil.
Yep. It smells so good. I know, that's what, just put it on my hands. Like I needed that little dose of moisture on them. So I think that's a good start. Like we have more products in this, you guys, but we don't want to do too much at once. This is kind of the foundation of the products. If you have any questions, be happy to help you out with it.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, we will talk to you later. Thank you.
Bye.